you know, it's fall, or what's called? Eu esqueci. Tem que It's fall, 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 fall. Anyways, it's fall season. It's the best period in the year. I would say, yeah, in a year. Fall is the best time to read. And since I'm reading a lot, and something new that I have to share is that I fell in love with audiobook. So, hearing someone reading a book for you, if the voice is good, I'm doing this like a lot recently. So I feel like I can read more books. Other people don't consider them like listening to an audiobook as reading. I do consider it because I'm consuming the book in a sense. So yeah, it's just paying for it. So consider whatever you want to. I consider it as reading. And since I work, I don't have a lot of time to read most of the day during the night. And when I'm about to sleep or weekends, I don't read that more, like as much as I used to. So with audiobooks, I can consume more content, you know. I can judge the voice as well, the narrators. Anyways, because of that, I'm reading more books. So I decided, what am I gonna read this fall? So I prepared a little TBR with a little bit of cozy romance, fantasy, like gothic fantasy, dark romance, and some subgenres as enemies to lovers, blah 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 blah, and a little bit of a mini book haul. So I prepared a few books, and we can start with I want to share, right? The books that I'm planning on reading, and later I will say if I read it or not and my opinions on these books. The first one, the first two books, I mean, are into the cozy romance. It has a lot to do with fall season. The first one is The Bodyguard by Catherine Center. So we'll have a woman working as a bodyguard to a superstar, and she found herself pretending to be his girlfriend. It's not a new type of, there's not a new plot. We used to plots like this, but I heard good things about it, bad things at the same time. But cozy times, we like those cliches tropes. The next one is Love and Other Words by Christina Lauren. um, I heard a lot of good things about this book. It's better than not disappoint me. But from what I heard, it's like it's childhood best friends that ended up being enemies. They became enemies and now what? Lovers. Um, they're all romance, but if it's well written, they can be like a good enemies and become like an excellent lovers. Anyways, I also have picked like some books for fantasy slash gothic fantasy. The first one, I'm already reading it. I'm almost finishing the first book. Is the I am reading right now the book of Israel by Amber V. Nicole. It's from the God and Monster series. Um, they say it's one of the best enemies to lover series. It has like good enemies. So we have, it follows like a god and monsters literally. The fine trick is that we used to the man being the villains. Now we have the girl as the villain, as the monster per se. It I liked it. In the first book you don't have a lot of romance, but you have that slow burn. So I think it's going to a good place. I think it has like four books, Anyways, I'm reading it until I get tired of it. If it's good, I can read all the books. If I get tired of it, I'll stop, and later I'll say like I stopped here and there, whatever. But so far, so good. The next one is The Night of the Moth by Rachel Gillig. I don't know how to say her name. I'm so sorry. But she's the author of the Shepherd. Am I wrong? The Shepherd King. Yeah, she's the author of the that duet. So the night and the moth. The night and the moth. I don't know why I'm nourished. I feel like I'm nourished. Okay. This book is from the Stonewater Kingdom series. I don't know too much about it. I love the cover, so, and I love the Shepherd King duet, so I'm trying because of that. And it follows a diviner that after her fellow diviners disappears, she finds herself seeking her enemy's help. So he has this enemies to lover idea. Like again, I don't know too much about this book, but I read like good reviews. The next trope is not trope genre is dark romance. So I have like three books. Some of them are series, but who cares? The first one, Unhinged by Steph Mecca. It's a series. I don't know too much about it. I don't know if it's standalones or not. But it follows a bunch of troublemakers that lives in a center, and there's a lot of troubles. Why am I reading this book? Because I'm planning on listening to the audiobook, and one of the narrators is someone that narrated one of the books that I read. I will share it later, and I like his voice, so I'm like, and I heard good things about it as well. For sure, it has bad things, dark romance, but we can pretend. Um, the next one is The Web of Silence. It's a duet by Lay Rivers. So the guy wants to take revenge against her foster sister that sent him to prison for many, many, many years. Okay? And he's obsessed with her. I heard, not correlation, but I heard people talking about Hunting and Haunted Adeline and this book. I don't know if it has the same sense, but it has like, it's a family type of trope. So I'm gonna see if it's well written and how disturbing it can be. The last one from Dark Romance, we have That Sick Love by Jesse Hall. I just know it's a sinful story, it seems. So there's a lot of forbidden things. Forbidden this, forbidden that, forbidden this and that. I don't know. I'm reading just, I like the cover, and I'm also planning on trying the audio book because again I heard like good things. Yes. Now, these are the books that I'm planning on reading. I'm thinking of doing other books, I don't know, because most of them they have series, so I didn't want to add a lot of things if because I don't know if I will like the first book and then read the whole series. So I want to be like, okay, since it's a series, I'll try the first one. If I like it, I'll read more, and later I can talk about all of those that I read. But now I have a surprise. After what? I don't remember the last time I bought something, but na 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 na. Da, 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 da. Okay, should I move on? Okay, it's big. Oh my gosh. Okay, I bought it, and it seems I'm trying to ruin them. Okay, let's start with okay. It's blah blah blah. The first one I will talk about is this one, The Sword of Kagan by M.L. Wang. So it's a standalone. I read. Okay, I was planning on reading and buying this book a long time ago because I watched one of the book booktubers, because call him like uh book talker. I don't know. It's Smith. I every book that he reads, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna read it because he convinced me, and I started reading like what I think. What book did I start reading because of him? I think it was Red Rising, or and um, the Mistborn saga, and I was like, you know what? I trust you. So whatever he says, I'm following. Anyways, this book, it seems it follows a mother that hides her crime fighting past. Not that she pretends, but she's just like a shy, conservative wife. Like blah blah blah. No one knows that she has like past, and as a powerful invading force arrives to destroy their homeland. So it seems that things will start unveiling. For what I read, it's not set like on Earth. It's a different planet. I don't the word. I cannot even say the name of author. So the word of the planets. Look, it's hard to pronounce it. I'm not even trying. Anyways, I heard good things about it. I'll read it. I don't know when, but you know, I might like it. I think I will. The next one is this one. It's a duet. It has another book coming, but just these two are released. Um, it's from Evan Winter. I think he's British. So the Burning series, it follows like almost 200 years of war. It follows certain creatures as, let's say, dragons. When I was reading the synopsis, whatever, it reminded me a little bit, and the cover as well, of the How to Train Your Dragon. So it kind of like that, but it's not that. I don't know, the war is between who and what. I just know that, you know, one in every 2,000 women with there's like one in every 2,000 women with the power to call down dragons, and one in every 100 men is able to magically transform himself into a bigger, stronger, and faster killing machine. I don't know if it has romance. I don't know what it has in this one. I bought it because of Smith as well. At least the cover is good. But again, if I like the other books, I'm gonna like this one as well. The other book that I bought also because of Smith. This one. See, I'm crazy. So I bought the whole series because I could buy just one. I'm like, I put too much trust in him. I don't know why. Anyways, this one I bought the whole series. Is the what's the name of the series? The Blood Sworn Saga by John Gwyn. I don't know how to say his name. I'm so sorry. So it follows the life in a land after extinction of gods. So they died. The gods died. Their bones, hold some power. So we have hungry people that, if they put themselves at task, they might get their hand onto it. So what we have here is a world where the bones of God, like I said, dead gods, hold great powers. We have hungry folks and monsters stalking the woods and mountains after power. So I don't know if I would call it like um, a dystopia. I don't know what I should call this. It reminds me of Vikings. I don't know why. It gives me this sense. Anyways, the last book I didn't buy it. Okay, it was my birthday on August, so my coworkers gave me this book. What I know about this book, nothing. It's about what's the name? Sword Catcher, the Chronicles of Castellane or Castellane, whatever book. Is first book. It's a series. The only thing that I know about this book is from Cassandra Clare, is the author of Shadowhunters. I didn't read the book, but I like the series. I like the story. I'm like, it's a perfect gift. The size as well. But because I wanted to read books from this author, I didn't want to read like the Shadow Hunters because I watched the whole series. I'm like, I don't like to read something that I already watched. I know the plot. Something's gonna get changed, but the main plot is there. You know what I mean? So I wasn't planning on reading this book. I didn't even like know about this series, but since it's about an author that I was planning on reading some piece from her, I was like, okay, it's amazing. So yeah, I love the covers. It's really beautiful. The others also have beautiful covers, but again, like I said, I don't know a lot of things about them. I'm just one to read because I'm getting into sci-fi, into high fantasy stuff. And again, I trust me for some reason. Uh, this is what's happening in my life. It's what I'm. This is what I have planned. It's like the main events in September, and what I'm planning from and for um, October. It's not the whole fall, but it's part of it. The main part. I'm already reading part of it. Um, I bought another book that they didn't send to me. It was the Stormlight Archive. I bought the first three books. Something happened with the delivery. I have to order it again. So I think it's gonna be like the next batch of books. I don't know when I'm gonna buy it. If it can be like another year or something like that. We don't know. You know, um, when the money comes for us to spend, because this one is like was kind of my birthday gift because yeah, I like books to be this big because since it has a lot of pages it's easier to read. um where I am they don't sell it that much, so I have to order them like from the US. Anyways, this is all that I think the main things that happen and I'm planning on doing. I think later I'll make like another video talking about all the books that I read in September, partially August. I don't know, 3 months range of books that I read. Not to give too much details, but just same stuff. If you didn't read it, at least you know certain books exist and you can look for it and see if you're gonna like it or not. I'm the type of person that you don't have to convince me too much to read a book. Just tell me the name, and I'll look for myself, or just show me the covers, because I'm easily convinced when it comes to books. Okay. So that's all. Thank you if you stayed this long. Thank you for watching this video. I know the lighting is way off, but anyways, I'm kind of in a rush. A lot of things is happening, not book related, life related, adulthood related. But anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you subscribe to the channel. You stay at least to make me company. Bye.